Hi everyone. Okay, we're going sourcing. Don't judge me. We're going sourcing. So it's currently Tuesday, February 21st. Can't guarantee this video is gonna be up today, but that's when I did the sourcing. So, I'm gonna have a busy end of the week. Lots of organizing, lots of cleaning. You know, I always like to say I don't like to miss a week of sourcing because you never know what you could be overlooking. I am not going full tilt sourcing today. Not at all. My primary goal for sourcing today is actually children's consignment. I have my first children's consignment event coming up in a little over a week, and the first drop-offs start a week from tomorrow. So this current week and then like Sunday and Monday next week are going to be my last chances to source merchandise for that children's consignment sale. I only have around 100 pieces so far, and I really wanted to get more like 150 pieces in. So I'm mainly going sourcing today for children's wear. But then I'm also gonna, you know, look at the jeans, but I'm gonna be very, very picky. I'm only gonna buy the jeans that I know I'll be able to make, you know, upwards of $10 profit on, which means resale value would be more like, you know, 20 bucks plus shipping. So I'm only gonna look for those kind of jeans. And maybe I'll look at some spring dresses or something like that for Poshmark. But other than that, I'm not doing any hardcore sourcing. I will start looking at like hard goods and things like that. Of course, my Goodwill really doesn't have a lot of hard goods, but I always like to look anyway. So I'm getting my drink and then I'm going to run into Goodwill. I have about an hour before I have to pick up the first kiddo from school. So I'm gonna go do that. Here we go. Dress is adorable. I might have to buy it. Maybe. That's all children's. I found some pretty good stuff. I think I'm gonna make some really good money. Now I'm over here at the jeans. Always start with the plus sizes, right? So already, first thing I found, size 20 Gap low-rise flare jeans for $2. Easy $20 gross, plus shipping. This is why I come every week. Found my first pair, diesel jeans, and they're men's. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's going on Amazon. Okay. So, guess who just got a phone call that their toddler has a fever? So my 1 hour trip into Goodwill turned into more like a 40-minute trip. But you know what? I still got some good stuff. I'm going to go pick him up and hopefully I'll be able to do the haul. Show you everything I got in like 40 minutes at Goodwill. See you when I get home. Hi you guys, I'm home. Sorry, there's like static electricity everywhere. I'm sorry if I'm looking a little rough, but it is like a little after 9 o'clock. Kids are all finally settled in bed, and I'm going to show you guys my haul before I spend the next few hours listing. I got to get to listing because I don't know how much work I'm going to get to do tomorrow, because I don't know how sick Benjamin is going to be tomorrow. Yeah. Mom life. Okay, so I mentioned at the beginning of the video that I was doing a lot of shopping for the children's consignment event that I have coming up in a little over a week. So this is something completely new to me. I don't know if you guys have paid attention to me mentioning it in other videos that I've done, but it's an entirely new animal. You know, and if you haven't ever done children's consignment before, or you're curious about it, I will be doing a video solely about that. Just kind of my experience, like what I sourced, how much money I made, the process. So that's going to be a whole separate video on its own, kind of after the event, and that way I can kind of give my my personal opinion or my feedback on whether or not children's consignment is worth the time, worth the effort, worth the money, all that kind of stuff. But in a nutshell, if you don't know what children's consignment sales are, children's consignment sales are usually semi-annually, meaning they happen twice a year, once in the spring usually, and then once near the fall. And basically what it is cities around the country will have huge sales, and they will have people bring all of their children's clothing, toys, maternity things, basically anything having to do with kids and babies, and you have the opportunity to resell them to the public. But what's really, really awesome about children's consignment sales is the fact that you can make a ton of money all at once. The event that I am participating in is in Topeka, and it is a 5-day long event. It's from March 5th. It starts on March 5th and it goes through the end of March 9th. And what's going to happen is from the 5th to the 8th, it's just the regular consignment sale. And then on the last day, they do 50% off if you choose to participate, and 50% off. So within a 5-day range, I have a chance to offload a whole bunch of goods and make a lot of money. This is kind of a new thing for me because I don't really deal with a lot of children's merchandise like on eBay or anything, just because it's really, really slow. But I've kind of talked to some people and gotten a really good idea of the kind of things that people look for at consignment sales, how things are priced, and I think I'm able to source children's clothing cheap enough to where I can turn a pretty decent profit. So, so first off, I wanted to show just not everything that I got for kids, because I did get a pretty good amount for children. So I just wanted to show you a few of the kind of things that I got, the kind of things that I looked for. One of the things I do know, and this is just common sense being a mom, a lot of people look for jeans for their kids. Jeans are not cheap. My oldest, who's 11, goes through jeans like crazy. He's constantly ripping the knees out. He's constantly staining them. He's losing them. He grows out of them so quickly. And jeans, God, even going to Walmart, you can't get jeans cheaper than $10. And even going thrifting, it's hard to find jeans pretty cheap that'll fit your kid, because people don't really donate jeans a whole lot. So what I've been doing is when I go to my Goodwill, I have been buying up every single pair of children's jeans that I see that's a 50% off tag. So at my local Goodwill, all children's clothing is $1.49 for single piece items. And this week, green was the 50% off tag, which means I paid only 75 cents per item. So of all of these children's clothing, I only paid 75 cents each. So I'm planning to try to make at least a $4 profit per item. I say $4 profit per item because 30% does go to the people running the consignment. So I'm hoping to make between $3 and $4 profit per item. So basically, that's one of the main things that I look for, is I look for the jeans, you know, and the better the brand, the more you can ask. So I try to steer clear of like Walmart and Target, but you know, like these are little girls' Levi's, and they're a size, let's see, they're a size 10. They're in really good shape. I do know for a fact that people doing the consignment sale will turn away any goods that have rips, holes, stains, or anything in them. So with children's clothing, you have to be really careful. You have to look at the knees. You have to make sure that there's no rips or anything. And again, here's Children's Place, girl size 8 jeans. I got a lot of jeans. Let's see, these are Ralph Lauren Polo Sport little boys shorts, and they're a size 5T. At least I'm pretty sure that's a Polo Sport. That's a Polo Sport tag. I don't see. There's an R here. I'm assuming this is Ralph Lauren. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. I don't really pay much attention to children's Polo Ralph Lauren. I think that's what it is. I'm going to price it that way. If someone thinks I've priced it too outrageous, obviously they won't buy it. And then, you know, just more jeans. So basically, I'm just going to skip all the jeans. You kind of get the gist of what I was looking for with those. And then you have to pay attention to the times of the year. So since this is springtime, I kept my eye out for, you know, little girls' dresses. Just little girls' dresses. And again, you know, this is a gymboree. That was the back. I was showing you the back. Yes, it's got a little tie on the back. It's kind of cute. Just a plain, just cotton dress. And it's gymboree. And gymboree is considered a premier brand, I guess you could say. I could probably charge, you know, $8 or $10 for that dress, which means that's going to be on 75 cents. It's going to be a fantastic profit, you know. And then frilly little girl things like this skirt, and these cute little shorts. Here's another spring dress. What's this? Oh, this one's just Old Navy, and it's a size 7. I tried to steer clear of a lot of the baby sizes because I figured that baby clothes are going to be like in abundance. So I tried to stick with toddler and, you know, between sizes 5 and 12. And then, you know, this little dress. This is the kind of stuff I was looking for. I did pick up a few tops. Tops I'm very, very choosy about. Tops I'm very choosy about because most of the tops that I find are really, really pilled and they have a lot of stains on them. So I know that they won't pass inspection, which means I will take the time buying them, cleaning them, tagging them, entering them in the database just to get them turned away. And that seems like a big fat waste of time. So I'm very, very picky about tops. Oh, this is a really cute dress. It's like a little clown party dress. And then also another reason why I steered clear of the tops was because all of the kids' clothing is 75 cents per piece for me, right? When I buy it 50% off at my Goodwill. If I can buy a shirt for 75 cents or a pair of jeans for 75 cents, which has the higher resale value? See what I'm saying? A shirt might be $3 or $4, whereas jeans could be $7 or $8. So there's a big price difference for my investment. So I would rather spend my 75 cents and invest in something that could bring a higher gross over something that can be, you know, just a few bucks. You know, and then just like little girl skirts with like the fun little novelty prints on them. Oh, a little girl is going to love this dress. It's got the little Disney princess on there. So that's gonna sell. And then whatever doesn't sell, I can pick up and just take to another consignment sale. Like I know there's another consignment sale at the end of March that's about an hour away from me. So I might just, if this one goes well, I might just gather up more things and add them to the stuff that doesn't sell and take it to the next, or just wait for the next semi-annual, which would be in the fall. And then also I considered pairing things up. Like I thought this was a really cute shirt for a little girl and it was in really, really good shape. But what you can do is you can pair, if they're similar sizes, you could pair a shirt with a pair of jeans and ask more money for them. So I'm probably going to take this shirt and find a pair of jeans that are similar size and make it a 2-piece set and ask for a little bit more money. And then, oh, there's this little dress. Okay, so that's all I have to show you for children's clothing. I skipped over a lot of the jeans because I had a lot of jeans for the little kids. So, but anyway, I probably talked way too much about the children's consignment sale. But, you know, that was my main focus of my trip today, is just to gather more stuff for the children's consignment, because I do have a lot of merchandise for adults currently. So, I was pretty choosy about what I got for adult clothing. So, I'm going to show you what I cherry picked. Here are those Gap jeans that I showed you. The ultra low rise, and they're a size 20, which is a really, really great size for Gap. And they're in really good shape. And at my local Goodwill, all jeans, love it, all my jeans are only $3.99. And of course, green was 50% off, so I paid only $2. These jeans I would expect to go for $20 plus shipping. So that would be, you know, oh my God, it's getting so late, you guys. $10, $12 profit, something like that. Something like that. And then, oh, and then this was another thing. I usually find a lot of the same brands whenever I go to my Goodwill. It's just the same brands over and over again. But like I always say, I hate missing a week. I hate being like, you know, I have so much merchandise, I need to not source this week, because you never know what you're going to find. And I'm really glad that I went this week, because I have never found cinch jeans before in men's. Here we go. Men's cinch jeans. They're really popular around here, but I never find them for resale. These are size 28-30, so they're a small size, but I was still thankful to find them, and they were even the 50% off color. So I went ahead and paid the $2 for them. I would expect that they're going to sell for 20 plus shipping. And then a lot of the times, if I find men's jeans at my Goodwill, I will go ahead and buy them, even if I might not be able to hit that $20 gross threshold. Just because men's jeans sell really, really well for me, and it's hard to source them. If I am not at Goodwill Outlet, and, you know, I only go to Goodwill Outlet every few weeks because it's a 2-hour drive, I find most of my men's jeans at Goodwill Outlet, because my Goodwill doesn't ever have them. None of my Goodwills do. You know, whether I drive an hour to Goodwill or drive 30 minutes to Goodwill or stay here in town, I never get a lot of men's jeans. So when there's men's jeans 50% off, I always buy them. So these are Quicksilver jeans, and they're size 30. So again, it's a smaller size, but I sell 30s all the time. So I would expect that that's going to be between 10 and 15 plus shipping. And then again, I almost don't care what the brand is, I still buy the men's jeans. These are just Old Navies, but they are the loose fit, and they are size 34-36. So this is for a tall gentleman. Look at it, it's still going. It's still going. It's for a tall gentleman. I hardly ever find 36-inch inseams, so I definitely wanted to buy it. And it was a 50% off tag. $2, I will buy them all day long. Men's jeans for $2 all day. And then again, more men's. These are Banana Republic, and they're a size 30-30. So again, they're a smaller size, but they're in really, really nice shape. So I went ahead and picked them up, especially because they were only $2, 50% off. And I did grab a pair of men's shorts. I've been really, really stocking up on men's shorts. I have like 2 bins full of just men's. So I'm trying not to buy too much more until I start getting them listed. But I still want to get them when I see them, because when the warm months come, it's going to be really hard to find shorts 50% off in my area, because everybody's going to be buying for themselves. So, but this is a brand I've never heard of. It's Wear First, and it's Premium Royal. And I've never heard of the brand before, But I got them for a couple of different reasons. Number one is I thought the shorts themselves were really, really nice. They're a pattern that I don't currently have in my inventory. And the next reason is because they're really, really thin, which means they are going to not cost very much to ship. The thing with a lot of men's shorts I found is when they're jeans or really thick khakis, they have to go priority a lot of the times, especially when it's a size like 36 or higher. They end up having to go priority just because of the weight of the fabric. So, and these are a size 38. And for a size 38 to be light enough to go first class, that's fantastic. So I picked them up for that reason as well. And shorts are $3.49. And then it was a 50% off color, which means I paid only $1.75 for those. I would hope to sell those for, you know, $10, $12, $15. I'm going to have to look up sold comps, though, because I've never heard of the brand before. The brand doesn't look like anything special, but I come across new brands all the time. There's so many clothing brands. So, oh, this one was my most favorite. What were these? These were Diesel. These were the Diesel jeans. I've never, ever found Diesel jeans before. I found a pair of Diesel jeans that were in women's, but they turned out to be fake. So these are men's, and I've heard that women's Diesel jeans don't do very well anyway, so I figured, it's okay if they were fake. But these are men's, and I consulted the pro, also known as Mike, and since they are made in Italy, let me see. Since they're made in Italy, it appears as though they are legit. They are legit Diesel jeans. And they're in really, really nice shape. They're really nicely sandblasted. They have an awesome button fly. Love button fly. And there's no rips. I don't see any stains. The color is great. There's some awesome fading. And I went ahead and paid full price. I paid a full $4 for them. You know, orange, of course, was not 50% off, but I didn't care. They're Diesel jeans. So these jeans, I looked up comps, and a lot of comps are all over the place, mainly because people will, you know, put them on auction. And when they go on auction, sometimes they sell for a whole bunch, sometimes they don't sell for much. It depends on when someone puts them on auction. So comps were all over the place, but I'm thinking it's going to be $50 easy. I am not going to put them on auction. I am probably going to set them for a really decent price and then accept a best offer that I feel is fitting. So, oh, and the size. Maybe I should tell you the size. These are, and they're a really great size too. They are 38. They're a 38. That's awesome size. 38, and I believe it's a 34-inch inseam as well. So these were fantastic to find. And then one more pair of jeans. They're also men's. They are Ralph Lauren polo jeans. Ralph Lauren polo. And they are size, they were also a really, really great size. They're a size 36, 34. And again, these are also in very, very good shape. There is some distressing on the back pocket, but that just kind of, you know, adds to the style of the jean. Men don't mind the distressing. Men actually look for the distressing. A lot of the times, like on the fronts, the more distressed, the better. And these I also did pay full price for. I paid the full $4 for these as well because I figured that they would be an easy, you know, $20 gross. So, or not $20 gross, $20 plus shipping as the gross. Add the shipping. So, grab those as well. So, that's it for the clothing. And now let me show you the two other little goodies that I got that were non-clothing items. So then the last two items that I got were this printer cartridge. And I was really shocked to see that it had a 49-cent price tag. Now, the box is opened. It is opened. But the printer cartridge is not. So that's not a big deal. That just needs to be taped. The printer cartridge is perfectly fine. This will be going to Amazon, and I say going to Amazon, getting put on Amazon, merchant fulfilled, because I'm not currently doing FBA. See? The static electricity is real. It's like, ugh. Anyway, oh, it's gonna be a long night. Okay, so after, 49 cents, I believe, the estimated, what was it? It was like 9 something. So we're probably looking at, a $9 profit off this. So that's fantastic. And then the other thing that I found was this Remington hot curler set. And I have no idea if all of the pins are in there or not. We're going to find out. I don't think they're all there. They don't look like they're all there. But I will just sell it as is. I did buy it for $2.99. And it is as is. Okay, but here's the downside. I didn't get a chance to plug it in and test it. I didn't. I was going to. As soon as I got to an outlet, I found it. And I was in the middle of looking at something else, and I was going to go find an outlet and plug it in. And then I got the phone call from my toddler's school program, and he had a fever and needed to be picked up. So I basically had to say, all right, shopping trip's done, and go check out and get the hell out of there. And then I got to check out, and I was just like, okay, go ahead. Because, it was $2.99, it was $3. And so if it doesn't work, or if they don't heat up, then, it's a $3 loss. If they do work, then, I could probably make a, $15 profit. So I figured it was worth the risk, especially because I was in such a big hurry. So I have never sold hot curlers before. I've always heard to look out for them. I've never really seen a set that was complete enough for me to buy. I've seen things like the pins before and the rollers before, but I've never bought them for resale because the price was just too high to make any money. But I've never seen an entire set for only $2.99 before. So that's why I went ahead and bought them. Oh, now there's something in my eye. Anyways. So that's what I got. I had like 40 minutes in the store. I probably spent the majority of it going through all of the kids' clothing. And then the last, 15 minutes was hitting up all of the jeans and glancing over the hard goods to see what there was. So usually my trips are a little bit different than that. That one was a little bit different just because I have been looking for things for the children's consignment sale. So usually I would have more than that in 40 minutes, but I was looking so specifically for certain kid things. So this trip was a little bit different. But still, I hope you enjoyed coming along with me. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and let me know. If you haven't subscribed to me yet, I hope you will. And if you have any questions or comments, you can feel free to leave them in the comments below. And thank you guys again so much for watching. I will see you with my next video. Bye.